This is Dave Rogie for the Lake Chelan Sports Blog in Chelan High School, and I'm here with three of the Lady Goats this evening who just played a super game and came away with their first district win of the 2016 season. To my left, I've got Katie Gleesman, in the middle, Drew Morris, and on the right, Emma Stockholm. Ladies, congratulations first on your win tonight. It gives you that opportunity to move one more step towards your goal. Emma, since you're one of the captains, let's talk for just a minute about those goals and kind of what's next.
You know, for Kashmir, we just need to execute. We can't just go off running what we think is going to work. We got to execute, follow up on our plays, rebound, and block out. Because Kashmir's scrappy, they'll get around us, and we just got to play our game. Now,
with Kashmir, you guys, it's kind of been the two of you this throughout the season, but once one of you wins, then only one rep goes to the regional playoff. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that would be against the teams in towards the Spokane, that area.
Yeah.
So, Drew, tonight, times it seemed like they were banging you around pretty good. You tried to get inside a couple of times on the dribble drive and ran into a little bit of foul trouble, but for the most part, you were able to get in and get some shots away. Was there something a little different about tonight?
Well, Omak's always been like that, and you know they're just going to get up in your face, so it's kind of similar to Kashmir. So I think tonight was really important for all of us, and playing through it, we did a lot better job playing through it tonight than we have been. So I think that's important to carry over for the Kashmir's game. Now,
you went down the floor, and you were moving your hands, and you were doing this and calling plays, and I understand that that's all your offense. But do you guys have the freedom to make those calls based on what you see, or is that something that you guys have to kind of change up based on what the coach says?
It's kind of, I have some freedom to, if I know, there's a mismatch, I'll say to the girls, oh, you tell me if there's a mismatch, we're going to play to you. So they kind of talk to me. Usually it's Coach Nygreen, but sometimes if I see something that he doesn't, I'll, put it in his ear and we can run that. So it's kind of, they can...
Katie, you were extremely scrappy out there again tonight. Every game, it seems like you sacrifice yourself quite a bit. You are so quick. Couple of big ones. That inbounds play was super for you in terms, it showed truly what you're able to do when you are kind of quick on the ball, I guess is the best way to say it. When you were playing your game out, at times you were out at the point. Was that something that you guys had planned, or it just kind of you ended up with the ball that way?
Well, when the games kind of get a little tighter, when we got a lot more competition, I played point guard against a lot of good girls my freshman year, so I'm pretty much comfortable with it, and I think Mr. Nygreen and the coaches know that, and so I don't have a problem. Yeah, if I have the ball, then Drew just goes to my spot, and we just keep running the play like nothing's changed, pretty much, yeah.
Gives us more looks on it.
And I noticed a couple of times, Drew, tonight you actually lined up in the low post.
Yeah.
Is that something new, or is that something that's been part of the...
It's something we've always kind of talked about. If there's a mismatch on me, so tonight if Priest was guarding me, they're a little short guard, then I'll sit down in the post to get her in foul trouble. Foul trouble. And so, yeah, that's kind of we were just looking for mismatches.
Emma, another big night from you. I don't know what your total points were, but you had another good, strong offensive game. But more importantly, you were very aggressive defensively tonight. I saw you slap a number of shots away. Got called a couple of times. You actually got a foul that it looked like you had a pretty clear block. Something you're working on, it's just they were smaller, so you had the advantage. Anything special going on there?
Yeah, they're smaller, and from freshman year to now, my freshman year, I didn't understand what it meant by creating space between the two, so if I let her get the ball, I'm going to step back, let her shoot, and then bring myself forward. And so I think I've gotten a lot better on knowing how to create space between me and my player.
This week, ladies, and any one of you can jump in here, but this week is going to be a very challenging week for you to get ready for Friday. Do you guys anticipate doing anything different in practice? Do you guys maybe lay back a little bit and try to rest your bodies a little bit for a game like Kashmir? Or is it just kind of, high knee to the wall, go for it, practices? What would they expect? If I were to show up at practice, Katie, what would I likely see this week?
when we go down to Kashmir, all we do is beat up ourselves and we throw the ball away and we don't execute. And so I think, no, we're not going to lay back in practices. We're going to get up on defense. So we're going to work on our defense. We're going to work on no turnovers because that's what will help us win on Saturday.
Ladies, thank you. You guys had a great game. You're on your way. I know this is only one step. It's tough in that everything is a win or go home. So we'll look forward to Friday night in Kashmir. Hopefully we have great response from the community because I know that will be important to you. And go Goats.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies. Appreciate your time. Dave Rogie with the Lady Goats this evening.